Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is June 30th, 2021. So, one of the stories that came up today is that Fetty Wap's daughter, his 4-year-old daughter, Lauren Maxwell, passed away. And the news was shared yesterday on June 29th on his social media. So, we're going to take a look at this and see what really happened to his daughter, and if in fact this was a organic death or another murder by numbers ritual. So this is the little girl. She was 4 years old, and the mother is a woman named, she goes by Turquoise Miami. Her and Fetty Wap, they broke up recently, and they had their issues before. She claims that he wasn't a good father. She had him on child support, etc., etc. Fetty Wap, the rapper, he's from New Jersey. He has 7 children, so looks like he's been with a lot of different women because he has 5 different baby mothers, and a lot of them say the same thing, that he's not a good father, etc., etc. The reporting, they don't really say exactly what happened to his daughter. They just say that yesterday on June 29th, she passed away. I was trying to look to see if any other news sources reported her cause of death, but I haven't been able to find it. And I also haven't been able to find her actual date of death. But they did report her death yesterday on June 29th, so, and it's always important the day that they report the death, The day that they report the death is as important as the official date of death. I looked at this source here. It says that she was born on February 7th, 2017. Think about February 7th, which is the 38th day of the year. You guys, if you're not familiar with this rapper, he has a record label called 1738. And I'm going to show you guys how those numbers matter as well in this case. But she was born February 7th, 2017. And look how old she was yesterday. Lauren Maxwell, his daughter. She was alive for 1,603 days. If she died yesterday, I don't know exactly what day she died, but the news of her death was reported 1,603 days after her birth date, after her date of birth. And think about what number that is in numerology. Because, again, those of you familiar with the work, you should know that the zeros in numerology are to be ignored. So there's numbers like the number 163, which is the 38th prime number. And this is the girl that was born on the 38th day of the year. And her father goes by, Fetty Wap, the member of the 1738 record label. And of course, 38. Just think about that number, right? Death equals 38 in gematria. Murder equals 38 in gematria. Killing, R.I.P., rapper. If you guys remember, on October 16th of last year, this news story came out that Fetty Wap's twin brother passed away. And I remember I covered this story. This was definitely a murder by numbers ritual. And I think his daughter's death is also connected to another ritual. I mean, she died at the age of 4. Just think about that number's used in killings all the time. But I remember when his brother died, he died on the day with 66 numerology, and they emphasized that was his twin, right? They emphasized the word twin in the headlines. Twin equals 66. And his brother died 131 days after Fetty Wap's birthday, who was born on June 7th. On June 7th. And his full name equals 131. And I want to show you guys how I think this story is also connected to his daughter's death. Because if you measure from October 16th, the day his brother died, to yesterday's news, it's a span of 257 days. And the term blood sacrifice equals 257. So he loses his brother and his daughter 257 days apart from each other. I don't think that's some type of coincidence at all. But I'm going to show you guys why he why the record label is called 1738. I think he says that in almost all his records, right? So the term rap, notice rap is also 35. Yesterday was a day with 35 numerology. Fetty Wap is also 35. Right, Fetty Wap. That's his rapper name. And then Fetty Wap is also 116. His brother died on October 16th. And again, the zeros don't count, right? So 1016 is just like 116. But okay, so we spoke about rap is 17 and rapper is 38. 1738. And notice kill is 17 and killing is 38. $17.38. And how many times we see rappers end up killed? All the time. It is the deadliest profession in mainstream. But the other sick part about all this stuff is that sometimes it's not the rappers dying by the numbers. Sometimes it's their family members. And sometimes it's even their children. 4-year-old Lauren. And then just think about the rapper. He's missing, I guess he's missing one eye. Think about the symbolism in that. The one eye symbolism. Let me show you guys this. You know, his girlfriend does the one eye symbolism as well. If you go to her social media, she does the one eye symbolism. Let me just take a look at this rapper. I mean, all this stuff is symbolism. Look up the Eye of Horus. Let's see if I can find his girlfriends doing it. Let me see. Turquoise, Miami. Let's see. She had a photograph, I think, on her Instagram page. So this is the alleged mother of Lauren. But look, this is what I was talking about earlier. So she says here that Turquoise Miami calls out Fetty Wap for lack of parenting with their daughter. So these two have had a lot of issues in the past. But I'm trying to locate her Instagram page, and for some reason I can't find it. Is it Turquoise ATL? Let's see. Yeah, I can't find it, man. Those of you that are able to find her Instagram page, you're gonna see her doing it, the one eye symbolism. That's what I'm trying to show you guys here, but I just can't find it now. I had it earlier, but yeah, all this stuff is just, you look up the one eye, the Eye of Horus. That's where that comes from. It's all Jesuit symbolism, Masonic symbolism. So many celebrities do it, you know. One eye symbol of celebs. So many celebrities do it. So yeah, even Jackie Chan. Even our good old Jackie Chan is doing it. There it is. Of course, Rihanna's gonna do it. All this stuff, same thing. So I just want to say rest in peace to Fetty Wap's twin brother and now his 4-year-old daughter, Lauren Maxwell. And some more notes. The name Lauren Maxwell equals 73, like sacrifice. And like I said, yesterday was a day with 35 numerology. Rap and Fetty Wap is 35. The term Spangali is also 35. And, yeah, but, I think his daughter probably died. I think we can end it here. I think his daughter died on the 28th. And then they waited to the 29th. Actually, no, the 27th. Because that was a day with 74 and 38 numerology, and rapper equals 74 and 38. That's also a day with 20 numerology, and the word death is 38 and 20. And being that Fetty Wap was born on June 7th, that would have been 20 days after his birthday, and death equals 20. So I'm thinking like maybe she died on the 27th, and then they waited a couple of days to report her death. But I can't confirm this because I don't know her official date of death. But I think this would have been a more fitting day. And that's also the day leaving 187 days in a year. Like how that Society of Jesus is 187, and that's also the homicide code. And then Jesuit order is also 54. So in the 27, just rituals 27, the 27th day of the month. It's possible his daughter died on this day. But I can't find it, so... Nonetheless, God bless her, and rest in peace. And thanks everybody for joining us. You guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.